Wisconsin and Ohio State. Hello, Craig. How are you?
Excited. I think this is one of those. Finally, we're going to see what Ohio State is in this matchup. I mean, you never know because they really haven't played anybody. We thought Notre Dame was somewhat good, and then, of course, Notre Dame's struggled since.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those games where it's gonna make or break your season here. These are the defining moments coming into these weeks where you get some breaks in the first couple weeks. You play the teams that maybe don't even pan out, like we're talking about Notre Dame. So will Ohio State be the team to beat? We will find out. Hey everyone, make sure you also take advantage of our Caesar Sportsbook promo happening right now. They're our sponsor, and they're letting you wager up to $1,250 on your first risk-free bet. If you don't win, don't worry. You'll get 100% of your stake back as a free bet. And win or lose, you'll get 1,000 reward credits and 1,000 tier credits. All you have to do is use my promo code MEARSFUL. But also something that I want to mention to everybody is that they can text Free Day VIP, their full name, to 775-403-5400. Craig, tell them why.
Well, I have a VIP text plays for anybody that's purchasing my subscription. So I want to show you what that gets. That's all kinds of prop plays, in-game plays for football, 7-1 after week 2 of NFL, week 3 of college football. So been red hot. So all you got to do is text that. It's free, and you can see what you get. And then if you want to purchase, of course you can.
All right, subtle brag, but let's see if you can keep it up. Wisconsin at Ohio State. So we've got minus 18.5 total. It's set at 57. Ohio State, 47.6 points per game so far, but Wisconsin, 39.3. Both of these offenses have been pretty good defensively as well. This is going to be the test. Like you said, Wisconsin usually comes out playing hard too. So Ohio State's really gonna have to show what they're made of. But what is your best bet for this game?
Well, first of all, before we talk about where I'm going in this game, you have to look at this game as kind of an elimination game, especially for Wisconsin. They've already had stubbed their toe once. So if they lose, they're out of, you still could go to the Rose Bowl. You could still probably end up at a nice bowl, but you're not playing for the national championship game, which is, these type of teams. That's what you're looking for. Ohio State, on the other hand, I think they probably could lose and still maybe, especially if they, run the table and beat Michigan, and Michigan would be undefeated at that point. But I think there's, your Penn State team's also out there for Ohio State. So I think, if you're Ohio State, you probably need to win this game. 18.5 sounds like a little too many, in my opinion. This is still an Ohio State team that is unproven on defense. I mean, everybody's like, oh, their defense is much improved. Well, they played Notre Dame. Notre Dame struggled on offense all year long. So, yeah, they held them to 10. Arkansas State outmanned at 12. They still allowed 21 points to Toledo. To me, I just think this is a prove-it week. Can they stand up? Because remember, Michigan ran it right down their throat last year. Can they, man up and stop this good Wisconsin running game? So to me, that's where this game's going to be won. We know what Ohio State's offense is going to do. Can Wisconsin run the ball against Ohio State? That's where this comes down. And to me, I think Wisconsin will be able to. So I think you have to take the under 57. I think you have to take Wisconsin and the points. Stronger play is on the under 57 here. I just think Wisconsin will be able to control the clock and keep it away. That's how you have to beat Ohio State. Michigan's kind of laid out how you beat Ohio State. You play in the trenches, you beat them in the trenches, control the clock, and you wear them down. And I think that's what Wisconsin does this week. I think Ohio State does win, but I'm thinking it's more like 27-20 type game. And I think it's an easy under win here.
I also like that you said the under, because when you have two teams who know each other a little bit and test each other at this point in the season, Ohio State's offense really hasn't been tested, so to speak.
Yep.
When they come in and are tested, they're going to have to figure some things out. The things that they have been doing aren't going to work right away. Believe that. And so there's going to have to be a little bit of a process, unless they really are this ginormous offensive team that we've seen so far. But I like that. So, okay, we're going to go under 57 with that. Make sure if you want more of our picks, like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. We are live Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern time on Picks and Parlays Power Hour.